let's have 6 minutes of Motorway Madness. Okay, steady way, we've got a lorry in lane 2. That's going to stop us getting out there early. So just match the speed, look for a gap. Pretty busy traffic. We're on a smart motorway, 4 lanes running. Okay, it's just bide your time, wait for the gap. See what's occurring. Look in the mirrors, what's coming up behind us. Moving out, waiting for the lorry to pull back in. Just pause for a bit, report of obstruction above the top. Never, ever, ever seen an obstruction based on one of them. Nobody ever listens to them anymore, they're starting to get dangerous. Talk about cry wolf. Now then, 4 lanes running. Lane 3, what are you going to do? You're staying there. Okay, everybody's peeling off into the get a Costa. So we're back into lane 1. Notice, I'm at the same speed as lane 4. See a few people coming out, so moving out, let them move. Okay, moving out again, because there's a lorry and the cars are indicating they're going to want to pull out and use lane 2. Give them the space to do so. Then back in again. We'll just check to make sure there is a space to come back into. Lane 2's moving. Loads of brakes in lane 4. That's where the danger zone is. Not interested in lane 4. Lane 3 staying put. Let's get to lane 1. It's empty. Okay, argue you shouldn't be undertaking people. I'd argue it's more dangerous to be out there messing with them. Lane 2, check. Is he going to move? No. Lane 2, check. Is he going to move? No. Lane 2, check. Is he going to move? We're approaching this car in lane 1. We're going to need to move in a second. Look at lane 2. We're in no danger of him coming in. We're just picking our gap, overtaking lane 1 and back in again. May have been a bit tight to the car in lane 2, but you know, whatever. Better than going into lane 3 and all the way back again. Lane 2 isn't going to move. Okay, they're sat there. They're like zombies. They've got no idea how to use a motorway. I'm still matching the car's speed in lane 3. Not speeding. We're doing the speed limit. Look. Lane 1's empty. Why wouldn't you use lane 1? Why wouldn't you use it? Think about how safe it is. You've got one issue, and that's a car that's going to come in from on your right hand side, but you're staring at it. The danger zone is now in its blind spot and it's gone. Okay? As you're approaching these cars, they're not going to move. You can stereotype them to move. And if they do move, it's your fault for being in lane 1, so just be aware of it. Move out of the way, put the brakes on. Okay? If you're in lane 2 and lane 3, you've got all that other car traffic to deal with. Moving over to lane 2 because there's a slower one and it needs overtaking. Into lane 3, there's nothing behind us, we're not holding anybody up. We've got the lorry in lane 1 that we're going to need to deal with in a little bit. Bring it back in. Stay in this lane because we know we're going to overtake the slower moving lorry. So he's going as fast as he possibly can. We're on the speed limit. Keeping eyes all round. There's nobody coming up the inside of us. We've got plenty of space in front of the lorry to pick up and use. Nobody else seems to want to use lane 1 for whatever reason. And bring it back in again. We still have that obstruction sign, so we're just keeping our eyes open. What is the obstruction? Is it a tyre in the middle of the road? Is it a set of ladders that's fallen off? Is it a car stopped? If it's a car stop, look as far ahead as you can. You'll see everybody's brake lights come on, because I won't see it till the last minute. Just be aware. You've got to have a plan B. Lane 2, not moving. That's probably our obstruction now on the left. Look. No obstruction whatsoever. We haven't had any gantry signs for ages anyway, so it's all dealt with. We're going to want to come off at this this junction. So just match our speed to the one ahead of us. Queue on slip road. Okay. Being wary of that, is everybody going to be parked up in lane 1? So just moving out. Just putting myself in that position where they can see me, and if it all starts to slow up pretty rapidly, I can get out the way of it. Loads of brake lights, just keeping that off-sided position there, just to say, look, I've got an escape route. Big queue on slip road, loads of cars putting their brakes on, and what we want to do, we know where we're going to be going. We're going to be turning right at the next roundabout, but if there's a queue, we need to be aware that cars are going to try and jump out of the queue. Don't go sailing past them because they're impatient. So just stay right and get in the right lane. So I'm in my lane. He's putting his brakes and he's going to stop. Bloke in front's indicating. Fair enough, no problem. That gives this car here. Oh, I might change lanes as well. That's the danger zone, especially when you're coming in to stop traffic. People will change their mind last minute and jump out. Be ready for it. You know, get in the right place, cover the brakes. Now we've got a whole lane to ourselves. We're just going to filter to the front here. Get away quick. Right, it goes to amber. Pinched a bit of the amber there. Same again. Let's get to the front. Now here, we're looking at the other set of traffic lights. You can't just make it out. The one there that's red at us, we can just about get the glow of the other lights. So we're ready to go. And now we need to be away. Beat the cars off the lights. It looked like a bit of a racy BMW. Round the outside. And now we're being slowed up. Why is this car doing 3 miles an hour? So we need to get them out of the way and use both lanes. Motorways, you gotta love them.